Life can feel overwhelming sometimes. There's always something to manage, bills to pay, things to buy, schedules to follow. It feels like the more we have, the more complicated life becomes. But what if there's a way to make things simpler and less stressful? That's where frugal living comes in. It's not just about saving money or being cheap. Frugal living is about making smart choices that simplify your life, give you more time for what matters, and help you feel more in control. Think of it as living intentionally, spending less on things you don't really need, so you can enjoy more of the things that truly matter. This isn't about cutting corners. It's about creating a life that's simpler, lighter, and more meaningful. In this video, we'll explore 6 surprising ways frugal living can make your life easier and more fulfilling. Let's dive in. Number 1. A mental declutter. Have you ever felt tired just from making too many decisions in a day? From what to eat to what to buy, all those choices can wear you out. This is called decision fatigue, and it's a big reason why life feels so stressful sometimes. Frugal living can help by cutting down the number of choices you need to make. When you live frugally, you focus on what you truly need instead of being tempted by every option. For example, if you plan meals for the week, you won't waste time deciding what to eat every day. If you create a budget, you won't stress over whether to buy that new gadget. You already know it doesn't fit your plan. This kind of decision minimalism frees up your mind to think about more important things. Frugal living also reduces the clutter around you. When you buy fewer things, you don't have to worry about where to put them, how to maintain them, or what to do when they break. A clean, uncluttered home gives you peace of mind and helps you think more clearly. Even better, frugal living can make you feel more in control. When you're not chasing after the latest trends or struggling to keep up with others, you can focus on what truly matters to you. This sense of purpose can reduce stress and make life feel simpler. In short, frugal living isn't just about saving money, it's about saving your mental energy. By clearing out unnecessary choices and clutter, you can create space for a calmer, more focused mind. Number 2. Building stronger relationships. Money problems are one of the biggest reasons people fight, especially in families and relationships. But frugal living can help bring people closer instead of driving them apart. When you focus on spending less and living simply, you learn to communicate better and work together on shared goals. For example, imagine a couple who always argues about their spending habits. By creating a budget together, they can agree on what's important and avoid fights about unnecessary expenses. Working as a team to save money, like cooking meals at home instead of eating out, can actually make them feel more connected. Frugal living also shifts the focus from material things to shared experiences. Instead of expensive gifts, frugal people might give their time, attention, or effort. For example, instead of buying a pricey birthday gift, they could plan a fun, homemade picnic or write a heartfelt letter. These thoughtful gestures can mean so much more than money ever could. Families can also benefit from frugal living. Parents can teach kids valuable lessons about gratitude, creativity, and the importance of spending time together. Activities like playing board games, going on nature walks, or doing DIY projects are low cost but full of joy. The key is that frugal living reminds us what really matters, the people we care about. It's not about buying love or impressing others. It's about building meaningful connections. When you focus less on money and more on spending quality time, your relationships naturally grow stronger and happier. In the end, living frugally helps you see that relationships are built on love, trust, and shared moments, not on how much you spend. Number 3. Freedom from materialism. Have you ever bought something expensive, thinking it would make you happy, only to feel disappointed a few days later? That's the trap of materialism, the idea that more stuff will make us feel better. The truth is, owning too many things often brings more stress than happiness. Frugal living helps break this cycle by teaching us to value what we already have and need less. When you choose to live frugally, you stop chasing the latest trends or trying to keep up with others. Instead, you focus on buying things that truly matter. For example, instead of buying new clothes every season, you might invest in a few quality items that last longer. Or you might borrow, repair, or repurpose things instead of constantly buying new ones. This mindset shifts your focus from having more to being content with less. Owning fewer things also simplifies life. A clutter-free home is easier to clean and manage. You won't waste time searching for lost items or stressing about organizing everything. With less stuff, you have more space, both physically and mentally, to focus on what's really important, like hobbies, relationships, or self-care. Frugal living also has a positive impact on the planet. Consuming less means creating less waste and using fewer natural resources. When you're mindful about what you buy, you contribute to a healthier environment while saving money. Breaking free from materialism isn't about giving up everything you love. It's about realizing that true happiness doesn't come from things. It comes from meaningful experiences, personal growth, and the people around you. Frugal living helps you step off the hamster wheel of more, and find peace in a simpler, freer way of life. Number 4. Creating financial breathing room. Living paycheck to paycheck is stressful. Many people feel trapped because their money disappears as quickly as they earn it. Frugal living can change this. By being smart with your spending, you can create financial breathing room, extra money to save, invest, or enjoy life without worrying about every dollar. The first step is understanding where your money goes. Frugal living starts with a budget. A budget isn't about restricting yourself. It's about knowing your priorities. For example, you might cut back on eating out but keep spending on hobbies that truly make you happy. This way, your money reflects what matters most to you. Another key to frugal living is avoiding debt. Debt can feel like a heavy chain around your finances, making it harder to enjoy life. Frugal people focus on spending less than they earn and paying off debts quickly. This creates freedom. Imagine not having to worry about credit card bills or loan payments. What a relief! As you save more, you can build an emergency fund. This is money set aside for unexpected events, like medical bills or car repairs. Knowing you have a safety net reduces stress and gives you confidence. The biggest benefit of financial breathing room is freedom. You might be able to work fewer hours, start a business, or spend more time with family. Frugal living isn't about living a boring life. It's about using your money wisely so you can live the life you want. When you have control over your finances, you stop worrying about the next paycheck. You start focusing on your goals and dreams. Frugal living gives you the power to say yes to what truly matters and no to unnecessary stress. Number 5. More time for what matters. In today's world, it's easy to feel stuck in the work hard, spend hard cycle. People work long hours just to pay for things they don't really need. This leaves little time for the things that truly matter: family, friends, hobbies, or even rest. Frugal living can help break this cycle by giving you back your time. When you spend less, you don't need to earn as much to cover your expenses. This means you might not have to work overtime or take on extra jobs just to stay afloat. With fewer financial pressures, you can spend your time doing what makes you happy, like being with loved ones, learning new skills, or simply relaxing. Frugal living also saves time in other ways. When you shop less, you spend fewer hours in stores or browsing online. Cooking at home instead of eating out can be quicker than you think, especially when you plan meals in advance. Owning fewer things means you spend less time cleaning, organizing, and maintaining your stuff. Another benefit is the time you gain by stepping away from the constant chase of materialism. Instead of always looking for the next must-have item, you can focus on meaningful activities like volunteering, exercising, or pursuing a passion project. Frugal living isn't about depriving yourself. It's about cutting out the unimportant so you can make room for what truly matters. Imagine having more time to read to your kids, take long walks, or reconnect with old friends. These moments are far more valuable than anything money can buy. In essence, frugal living doesn't just free up your wallet, it frees up your life. By spending less on unnecessary things, you gain more time, energy, and peace to enjoy what really matters. Life doesn't have to feel so overwhelming. Frugal living offers a simple but powerful way to make things easier, happier, and more meaningful. It's not just about spending less. It's about living with purpose and focusing on what truly matters. By embracing frugal living, you can clear your mind of clutter and stress. Making fewer decisions about money and possessions leaves more room for creativity and calm. Your relationships also grow stronger as you spend less time chasing material things and more time connecting with loved ones. Frugality helps you break free from the pressure to own more. Instead, you learn to appreciate what you already have and live with intention. This mindset also creates financial breathing room, giving you the freedom to save for the future, handle emergencies, or enjoy life without constant worry. Perhaps the greatest gift of frugal living is time. By cutting out unnecessary expenses and commitments, you free yourself to spend time on what truly matters, whether that's family, hobbies, or self-care. The best part? Frugal living is a choice you can start today. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. Just try one small change. Every step brings you closer to a simpler, more fulfilling life. In the end, frugal living isn't about sacrifice. It's about creating a life that's lighter, happier, and filled with the things that truly make you smile. Now, if you want to learn how to achieve financial success, then watch this video next. If you made it to this point in the video, please like and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.